Kelly, welcome to the RTE Guide in Dublin in Ireland. Pleasure to meet you.
Lovely to meet you
and
too.
Congratulations on Brave, such a fantastic movie. Really enjoyed it, so congrats on that.
Thank you so much.
When you were approached with this role, was it like choosing any role? Do you look at, you know, the other people involved, the storyline, or is it's Pixar, I'm in?
It's the latter. It's Pixar, and I kind of. It's not like I was offered it. It just sort of seemed to happen quite organically. I mean, I was asked to go in and read so that they could hear my voice, and then my voice was green lit by John Lasseter, and then I was sort of doing it. It wasn't ever, my agent never said, "Now, do you want to play this role?"
Yeah.
It's just like, it's a given.
You're doing
quite
it.
rightly a given.
Yeah. And you're very good at accents. We know you do the great Irish one in Boardwalk Empire.
Thank you.
Was this just a dream then, because you were, you know, doing your own Scottish accent, or was it even maybe harder because you had to exaggerate it a bit?
No, I mean, I don't think doing an accent makes it harder. It's just something else to think about, and oftentimes I find it's a good thing in a way, because it makes you feel more like you're the character. You're doing something immediately. As soon as you do an accent, you're not yourself anymore. But yeah, it was nice. It was nice to be, because it was such a new way of working. Like, I've never been involved in an animation before, so it was good to not have to worry about an accent on top of everything else.
Yeah, exactly. And is it a compliment to be chosen by having a youthful accent? That must be a nice thing.
Yeah, I know. I did sort of slightly, I mean, change. Like, I reverted to my teenage self for Merida, and that happened really embarrassingly easily. So, yeah, I just sort of clicked back into that, and it seemed to work.
Would you have been as a strong, determined teenager as Merida?
Not really. No, she's much more strong-willed than I was.
And did you get to meet the other cast members, or is it very much, you know, in the booth on your own? What was the actual experience like?
I didn't. I just happened to meet Billy Connolly. He was in before when I was first brought in to read a few lines. He had just finished a session, so I happened to meet him then. But that was it, really. I've not seen anyone. I mean, I've seen Kevin at a couple of events since, and but yeah, we're not really all in the same room together, which was I didn't really know how it worked. I didn't know that it was such an individual sort of task.
Yeah. And you've worked on a lot of, you know, dark characters, dark movies. Was this really nice to maybe do something that was a bit lighter, a bit more magical and mystical?
Yeah, it was lovely to do this kind of film. If this was a live action, I don't think I would have got the part. So it was like a real joy to be able to you know, try something like this, and I think actually in some ways Brave is quite dark still, so I didn't leave the darkness totally behind.
And lastly, the core of this movie is, you know, bravery and strength. What would you say is the bravest thing you've ever done?
Well, I think every time I walk onto a film set, I'm quite brave. It's quite a daunting process, and I don't know. I think motherhood is another one.
Definitely hardest job ever.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much, Kelly, for your time, and congratulations again.
Thank you so much.
The ancients spoke of it. It is the heart of this fierce land. It is carried in the wind. Born of our legends. And when we are put to the test, it is the one thing we must always be.